If you woke up today with anxiety sitting heavy on your chest, don't skip this moment. What you do in the next few minutes can completely change how your entire day unfolds. Stay with this because by the end, you're going to feel lighter, clearer, and more at peace than you do right now. Anxiety in the morning is one of the hardest things to face. It shows up early, before you've had time to prepare, before you've had a chance to think clearly. Your mind starts moving fast, jumping from one worry to another. Your body feels tense. There's a quiet pressure that follows you, even if nothing has happened yet. And the dangerous part is this. If you don't deal with it at the beginning, it quietly controls the rest of your day. It shapes your thoughts. It affects your decisions. It drains your energy. Before you know it, you're reacting instead of living. You're carrying a weight you were never meant to carry alone. But here's the truth most people miss. That anxious feeling is not something you have to accept as normal. It is not something you have to push through on your own. And it is not stronger than the peace that God can give you right now. This moment right here is your turning point. Before the noise starts, before the distractions take over, before the stress of the day builds up, you have a choice. Most people wake up and immediately fill their minds with noise. They reach for their phone. They check messages. They scroll through updates. And without realizing it, they invite comparison, pressure, and stress into their hearts within seconds. They don't give their soul a chance to breathe. So anxiety grows not just because of what they feel, but because of what they allow in. But you're choosing something different right now. Instead of feeding your anxiety, you're confronting it. Instead of ignoring it, you're bringing it into the presence of God. And that changes everything. Because God is not distant from what you're feeling. He is not waiting for you to figure everything out before you come to Him. He sees the thoughts you cannot even put into words. He understands the tension in your heart. He knows exactly what is causing that restless feeling inside you. And more than that, He cares. Not in a distant or passive way, but in a real, present, active way. He is ready to meet you right here, in this exact moment, before your day even begins. But there is something important you need to understand. Anxiety often grows when we try to control everything. We want to know how things will go. We want certainty. We want answers before we move forward. And when we don't have those things, our mind keeps searching, trying to solve everything at once. That pressure builds and it turns into anxiety. But you were never meant to carry that responsibility alone. This is where surrender becomes powerful. Surrender is not weakness. It is not giving up. It is not avoiding reality. It is choosing to trust God with what you cannot control. It is releasing the need to have everything figured out and placing your day into His hands. It is saying, I don't have all the answers, but I trust you do. And when you truly begin to surrender, something shifts inside you. The tension starts to ease. The noise begins to quiet down. The weight becomes lighter, not because your situation has instantly changed, but because you are no longer carrying it alone. Right now, before we go any further, pause for a second. Notice what you're feeling. Don't try to fix it. Don't try to hide it. Just acknowledge it. Maybe it's worry about something ahead. Maybe it's pressure from responsibilities. Maybe it's fear, uncertainty, or something you can't fully explain. Whatever it is, bring it into the light. God is not asking you to come to Him perfect. He is asking you to come to Him honest. Because real peace doesn't come from pretending everything is fine. It comes from placing everything, exactly as it is, into God's hands. And here's something powerful to hold onto as you prepare your heart. There is a kind of peace available to you right now that does not depend on your circumstances. It's not the kind of peace that only shows up when everything goes your way. It's not temporary or fragile. It doesn't disappear the moment something goes wrong. It is steady. It is deep. It remains even in uncertainty. This peace comes from knowing that God is with you, guiding you, strengthening you, and holding you through whatever this day brings. And that kind of peace can begin before your day even starts. That is why this moment matters so much. Because the way you begin your morning often determines the direction of everything that follows. When your heart is centered, your thoughts become clearer. When your spirit is grounded, your reactions change. You are no longer controlled by fear, but guided by trust. This is not about becoming perfect. It is about becoming anchored. Anchored in something stronger than your emotions. Anchored in something deeper than your circumstances. Anchored in God. So right now, you are doing something powerful. You are not letting anxiety speak first. You are not letting fear set the tone. You are choosing to pause, to seek God, and to make space for His presence in your life. And that choice has the power to transform your entire day. So slow down for a moment. Take a deep breath. Let go of the rush, even if just for now. Because what you're about to do is not small. You are about to release what has been weighing on your heart and receive a peace that goes far beyond your understanding. Stay with this. Your breakthrough might begin in the next few moments. Right now, don't rush past this moment. This is where the shift begins. Let your shoulders relax. Let your breathing slow down. Let your thoughts settle, even if just a little. You don't need perfect words. You don't need to feel completely ready. You just need a willing heart. So right now, begin to turn your attention toward God. Father, I come to you just as I am this morning. I don't hide what I'm feeling. You see the anxiety in my heart, the thoughts that feel overwhelming, the weight that I woke up with today. Before I do anything else, before I face anything this day brings, I bring it all to you. Lord, I don't want to carry this anxiety anymore. I don't want it to control my thoughts, my emotions, or my decisions. I don't want to start this day already feeling defeated. So right now, I release it into your hands. Every worry that's been circling in my mind, I give it to you. Every fear about what might happen today, I surrender it to you. Every pressure I feel to have everything figured out, I lay it down before you. Cleanse my heart, God. Remove the heaviness that doesn't belong there. Remove the thoughts that are not from you. Wash away the fear, the doubt, the overthinking, and replace it with your truth. Fill my heart with your peace. Not a temporary calm, not something that fades when things get difficult, but a deep, steady peace that stays with me. A peace that reminds me I am not alone. A peace that quiets the noise in my mind and anchors me in you. Lord, teach me to trust you today, even when I don't understand everything, even when things don't go as planned, even when I feel uncertain. Help me to remember that you are in control, that you are guiding my steps, that nothing I face today is a surprise to you. Strengthen my faith. Where my faith feels weak, build it up. Where doubt tries to take over, replace it with confidence in who you are. Remind me that you are faithful, that you are present, and that you are working even when I cannot see it. Guard my mind today. Protect me from thoughts that lead me back into anxiety. When fear tries to return, remind me to come back to you. When my mind starts to race, help me pause and refocus on your presence. Let my first response be trust, not fear. Let my first reaction be prayer, not panic. Lord, I surrender this entire day to you. Every conversation, every decision, every challenge, every moment. Go before me and make a way where I cannot see one. Give me wisdom where I need it. Give me strength where I feel weak. Give me patience when things don't move the way I expect. And most of all, keep my heart aligned with you. Don't let me drift back into stress and distraction. Keep pulling me back into your presence throughout the day. Remind me that I don't have to carry everything on my own. Right now, I choose to trust you. I choose to let go of anxiety. I choose to release control. I choose to walk in peace. Even if my feelings don't change instantly, I stand on this truth. You are with me, you are for me, and you are greater than anything I will face today. So I receive your peace now. I receive clarity. I receive strength. I receive a calm mind and a steady heart. Thank you for meeting me here in this moment at the very start of my day. Thank you for caring about what I feel and for giving me a place to lay it down. I will not carry this anxiety with me anymore. I walk forward in peace. I walk forward in trust. I walk forward with you. Amen. Now stay here for just a few seconds. Don't rush away immediately. Let that peace settle in. Notice the difference, even if it's small. Maybe your breathing feels a little slower. Maybe your thoughts are not as loud as they were before. Maybe there's just a slight sense of calm where there was tension. That matters. Because peace doesn't always come all at once. Sometimes it comes gently, quietly, step by step. But it is real and it is growing in you right now. As you go into your day, remember this moment. When anxiety tries to come back, don't accept it as final. Return to what you just did. Pause, pray, surrender again. You don't have to do it perfectly. You just have to keep coming back. And each time you do, you strengthen something inside you. You strengthen your trust. You strengthen your faith. You strengthen your ability to choose peace over fear. This is how your mornings begin to change. This is how your days begin to change. And over time, this is how your life begins to change. So carry this with you. You are not alone today. You are not unprepared. You are not controlled by anxiety. You are covered in peace, guided by God, and strengthened for whatever comes next. Go into your day with that confidence. And don't forget, you can come back to this place anytime you need it. As you move forward from this moment, don't just leave everything here and forget it. Carry it with intention. What you've just done is not a one-time escape from anxiety. It's the beginning of a new way to respond to it. Because the truth is, anxiety may try to come back. At some point today, a thought might trigger it again. A situation might not go the way you expected. Pressure might rise. And in that moment, you will feel that familiar pull, the urge to overthink, to worry, to take back control. But this time, you are not the same. You've already practiced what to do. Instead of letting anxiety take over, you pause. Even if it's just for a few seconds, you take a breath. You remember that you don't have to solve everything right away. And you turn your heart back to God. It doesn't have to be a long prayer. It can be simple. God, I feel it again. God, I need your peace again. God, I trust you even now. That small shift changes everything. Because anxiety grows in isolation, but it weakens in surrender. The more you bring your thoughts to God instead of letting them run freely, the less power they have over you. The more you practice this, the more natural it becomes. What felt overwhelming before starts to feel manageable. What once controlled you begins to lose its grip. And over time, you begin to notice something powerful. Your mornings feel different. Instead of waking up and immediately feeling pressure, you start waking up with awareness. You recognize your thoughts earlier. You catch anxiety before it builds. You respond instead of react. And that changes the direction of your entire day. But it doesn't stop there. This kind of daily surrender begins to shape your heart in a deeper way. You become more grounded, more steady, less shaken by things that used to overwhelm you. Not because life becomes easier, but because you are no longer facing it alone. There is a quiet confidence that begins to grow inside you. A confidence that says, no matter what comes, I know where to turn. A confidence that says, I don't have to carry this by myself. A confidence that says, God is with me and that is enough. And that confidence becomes your foundation. So as you step into your day, be intentional about protecting what you've just received. Be mindful of what you allow into your mind. If something starts to steal your peace, don't ignore it. Don't let it grow. Bring it back to God quickly. Be aware of your pace. When you rush too much, your mind follows. But when you slow down even slightly, you create space for peace to remain. Be careful with your focus. What you dwell on will shape how you feel. So when your mind starts drifting toward worry, gently bring it back. You don't have to force it. Just redirect it. And most importantly, stay connected. You don't have to wait until tomorrow morning to return to this place. You can come back anytime. In the middle of your work, in the middle of a conversation, in the middle of a stressful moment. God is not limited to a specific time. He is available right when you need him. This is how peace becomes consistent in your life. Not because nothing ever goes wrong, but because you've learned where to go when it does. So today, walk differently. Walk with awareness. Walk with trust. Walk with the quiet assurance that you are supported, guided, and not alone. And when the day starts to feel heavy again, remember this: you already know the way back. Pause, surrender, pray, again and again, as many times as you need. Because each time you do, you are not starting over. You are building something stronger. Stronger faith, stronger peace, stronger trust. And that is what will carry you, not just through today, but through every day ahead. So go forward with confidence, not in your ability to control everything, but in your willingness to trust God with anything. Let that be your strength. Let that be your peace. And let that be how you begin, continue, and finish this day. Right now, remind yourself of what is true, not just what you feel. You are not starting this day empty. You are not stepping into today unprepared. You are not alone in anything you will face. Even if your emotions try to say otherwise later, truth does not change based on how you feel. And this is important because anxiety often speaks in feelings, not in truth. It tells you things like something is going to go wrong. It tells you you are not ready. It tells you you need to figure everything out right now. But you don't have to agree with those thoughts. You can notice them without accepting them. You can feel them without being controlled by them. And the way you do that is by staying rooted in what you just received. So let's make this even more practical for your day. At some point today, you're going to face a moment where your peace gets tested. It might be something small, like an unexpected delay, or something bigger, like a difficult conversation or a stressful situation. When that moment comes, here's what usually happens. Your mind speeds up, your body tenses, your thoughts jump ahead trying to predict outcomes. That's the exact moment where everything can either go back to anxiety or shift back into peace. And the difference comes down to one decision. Will you react automatically, or will you pause intentionally? That pause is powerful. It may only be a few seconds, but in that space, you create room to choose a different response. Instead of letting your thoughts spiral, you slow them down. Instead of letting fear take over, you bring your focus back to God. Instead of trying to control everything, you surrender again. And you can make it simple. God, I give this moment to you. God, guide my response right now. God, keep my heart steady. That's it. It doesn't have to be long. It just has to be real. And every time you do this, you interrupt the pattern of anxiety. You stop it from growing. You keep it from spreading into the rest of your day. This is how you protect your peace. Not by avoiding every stressful situation, but by changing how you respond when they come. And the more you practice this, the faster the shift becomes. What once took minutes of overthinking becomes seconds of surrender. What once overwhelmed you becomes something you can handle with calm. What once controlled you becomes something you can move through with clarity. This is growth, not perfection, but progress. Now, there's something else that will help you hold on to this even more strongly. Pay attention to what you repeat to yourself throughout the day, because your inner voice matters. If your thoughts keep saying, I'm stressed, I can't handle this, this is too much, your body and emotions will follow that direction. But when you begin to align your thoughts with truth, everything starts to shift. So when anxiety tries to speak, answer it. Not with frustration, but with truth. I am not alone right now. I don't have to figure everything out at once. God is with me in this moment. Even if you don't feel it immediately, keep repeating it. Because over time, what you consistently tell yourself becomes what you naturally believe. And what you believe shapes how you experience your day. So guard your thoughts carefully. Not in a tense or fearful way, but in a mindful, intentional way. Notice what enters your mind. Notice what you dwell on. Notice what you allow to stay. And when something doesn't bring peace, don't let it sit there unchecked. Bring it back to God. Again and again. This is not something you do once in the morning and forget. This is something you carry with you. A constant returning. A constant surrender. A constant connection. And the more consistent you are with this, the more natural peace becomes. It stops feeling like something you're chasing and starts feeling like something you're living in. But for now, stay here just a little longer. Let this settle deeper into your heart. You are not rushing into your day anymore. You are stepping into it with intention. You are not reacting blindly. You are choosing how you respond. You are not carrying everything alone. You are walking with God in every step. And that changes everything. So before you move on, take one more slow breath. Let your mind be still for a moment. Let your heart be steady. Because you're not just preparing for your day. You're preparing to walk through it differently. Before you go, Hold on to this one truth. You don't have to return to who you were this morning. You've already shifted something inside you. The anxiety that tried to define your day does not get the final word anymore. As you step forward, carry this peace with intention. When the pressure rises, remember, you know what to do. Pause, surrender, pray. Come back to this moment as many times as you need. That is your strength now. And if this prayer helped you even a little, don't keep it to yourself. Someone else is waking up with the same weight you felt today. So take a second to like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs peace this morning. And if you're ready to start every day like this, stay connected, because this is how your life begins to change, one morning at a time. Stay consistent with this habit even on the days it feels harder. That consistency is where real transformation begins, and where lasting peace takes root in your life. Now go into your day with peace and with quiet confidence.